what I was saying was the first time that I had ever seen you perform, and I'm a hip hop head, you know what I'm saying? Guyanese parents, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I'm a hip hop head through and through, right? We were at UPenn, University of Pennsylvania. I don't know if you remember this show. And the illest performance I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've covered quite a few performances, right? It was the Fugees live at the University of Pennsylvania. It was a concert. I don't even remember who else was on the bill. If I'm not mistaken, it was me, Dad, Fred, and a bunch of other cats. My man Will from the Bronx, shout out. And I think WYCLEF came out on a motorcycle and a Jason mask and a guitar on his back. And you did some crazy set. And I had seen quite a few people perform, not up until that point, but even afterwards. And that show is the greatest show I've ever seen in my entire life. Other than the performance with you and, you know, Clef, WYCLEF and PRAS and, you know, Miss LAURYN Hill, a takeaway from that was we came backstage because my man, shout out to Squeak, he put the show together. So he was just like, yo, y'all want to meet him? I'm like, hell yeah, we want to meet him. We know the DJ, right? So we go back there and Miss LAURYN Hill is signing autographs. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna get an autograph. She signs the autograph on the back. And I'm like, oh shit, I got a picture of LAURYN Hill sign an autograph. And I look at it and I'm like, yo, I didn't ask for no prescription. I asked for an autograph. She said, what you mean? I said, yo, this shit looked like a goddamn prescription from CVS. Like, I ain't anybody gonna believe that was you. She was like, yeah. So I think you walked over and she was like, Leon, you know these guys? He was like, yeah, I went to high school. Them Essex Catholic boys. I said, yeah, man, go ahead. I said, yeah, man, whatever, man. This looked like a goddamn prescription and not an autograph, but thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, so back to the story. So one of the illest performances ever. So I was looking at some performances of Wyclef, right? And his energy is crazy. And I'm like, yo, what is it? What kind of pressure are you under as a DJ to match that level of energy?
I would have to take it back then. Right now, it's no pressure because we like
Well, back then, that's what I mean. Like what back then, yeah.
He's put it like this. He can't make up his mind, man. He can't make up his mind. You just have to guess a lot. Remember, we was in the hotel. This is one of our first shows. This was probably in California. We was going through records. He's like, don't bring that. Don't bring that. So then we get to the show. He's like, yo, remember that record? I was like, at the hotel. I was like, damn. So I just learned from then, don't listen to him. Do what you know is right. Sometimes you just got, if the crowd make noise, then guess what? He's not gonna care because that's his main priority. Yeah. He could tell you anything. Yeah. So you have to really pay attention and balance shit. But he's very patient though, because he knows I don't want to mess up. So he's real patient with me. He's not a jerk.
What's the scheduling like? What's the pace like? Are you getting half hour sleep every night? Or are you sleeping at all? Like, what is that tour life like when you with the Black Beatles?
That's crazy because you have to like dig up all those memories because like everything is like has been in order since like 96. We just developed a boom 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 boom, you know. We don't even look at the schedule or nothing. We just get in the car, get to the hotel. We don't look at anything. Wake up call, get to whatever venue it is, start jamming. In some cases get on the bus, sleep, wake up, and we got to hurry up to the stage and sound check, back to the hotel,
and
wash.
And you always first?
Always. And you know how he started that? Because he seen Akinelli's DJ in California.
Put it in your pocket.
What's that? Oh Lord, you fucking wild. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
When's that? Nothing in Brazil. Nope.
No story. Sis, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble. I'm just trying to get an experience through the lens of the tour DJ, right? So I'm gonna be bouncing around all over the place.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you and the Fugees, y'all have a magnificent run that transitions into WYCLEF. WYCLEF, was it?
Yeah, more like refugee camp. And I forgot to add also PRAS. I did something with PRAS too. So at first it was refugee camp, PRAS, WYCLEF, and Forte. You know what I'm saying? Staying Alive.
Yeah. One of my favorite records.
We did a tour called Smoking Grooves with LAURYN. And then the next Smoking Grooves tour, the next summer, 97, without LAURYN. So it's almost the same vibe, but LAURYN wasn't there. So it got a little more, because, you know, she's like, you know, we got to be good around her. You know
Yeah.
Like,
so
in order, but.
So now, you brought up John Forte. You know, shout out to the refugees, shout out to John Forte, shout out to all the Jersey hip hop legends, shout out to DJ Leon, shout out to, you know. So John Forte he's a part of the production and he's also an artist, right?
Yeah, for WYCLEF's album.
All right, so WYCLEF's album, right? So now are you ever in the Booger basement? Does that ever? Are you ever? So now, Salam Remy and some other producers, Jerry Wonder. What is it like? Have you ever been in the room when the magic is happening? You know,
Salam Remy is the producer, man. He's the one basically responsible for blowing the Fugees up. He made the Nappy Heads remix, Yo Mona Lisa.
Okay.
And then he made the track Ooh La La La.
Okay.
Yeah. So being in there with them, man, to be honest, sometimes it gets boring. You know, you're just sitting there doing this. But when the product is near finished, everybody wants to add their little input, like, yo, do this, do that. Everybody dancing, jumping down.
So
like they struck the line.
So now from the DJ standpoint,
what up, Lamont?
You can't wait until you can get on stage to start spinning some of these magical records that have been produced. So
definitely,
I wanna slide another experience that you've had in there. Like I said, it's so much. You toured with Beyonce. You know what I mean? So how did that come about? And I got a big question that I know everybody wants to know that now that you've put it out there that you told Beyonce. How did that opportunity come about? Touring with Beyonce. DJing for Beyonce.
Yeah, first of all, WYCLEF made a remix back in like 97, No No No.
Yes.
And we were kind of on tour with him. The next time I linked up with him, it was when I was DJing with PRAS, and he had all four of the Destiny's Child sing Ghetto Superstar.
Okay.
You could Google that. Singing Ghetto Superstar.
I thought that was mine.
On PRAS. It was, but for the live performance in London, he flew them out. Had them sing Ghetto Superstar.
Big talk.
So fast forward 2 years later, I get a phone call and they said, yo, Beyonce wants you to DJ. This is what she had, Crazy in Love. That was her biggest hit.
Okay.
Beyonce, they want you to DJ for her. I was like, oh snap. They said, yo, just show up. Just show up at the rehearsal and you got it. I was like, good. Yo, I was so happy. I get there's like 15 DJs up in there. It was an audition. I'm like, what the? I said, yo, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
I'm looking for somebody to talk to, but I was just thrown in the pot.
Yeah.
DJ Diamond from X-Men was there.
True.
Clark Kent, a whole bunch of people.
Wow.
So long story short, everybody did their little segment, boom, boom, boom. And then I didn't get no call. So she had 2 tours. First tour was in Europe. That was DJ Diamond. Second call was me, and it was a ladies' first tour in the United States. I had like maybe 30 shows or something with her. So I was like, I'm happy.
So you're in a room with, you said, DJ Clark Kent and some other heavy hitters. Not that you're not a heavy hitter, because you DJ, because you DJ Leon. You know what I'm saying? But out of all of them, you got a call to do 30 dates, approximately, you know, give or take, with Queen B. And what album was that?
Dangerously in Love.
Big album. All her albums are big. But what's the energy?
Another thing.
What's the energy like with that?
I was very comfortable with the whole situation, because like a lot of the band members were newer. The energy was crazy. Our first gig, it was just me and her, but that was in South Africa. That was like 2004 also. But then when we came to the States, we did the energy was crazy though. It was I could tell you a story. Put it like this. It was a little nervous sometimes. So we do the show.
Yeah.
And so after the show, we finished, blah, blah, blah. Show's all right. We get back to the dressing room. Dancers, you got to do this. Drummer, you need to do more of this. DJ, just one part we need to do. I'm like, all right. So then 2 shows later, dancers, you was good. Drummer, definitely. DJ, I was like, I'm fired. But my mentality was like, I tried my best. You know, that's all I could do.
Yeah.
So 2 more shows later, so DC's coming up, and the biggest show, MSG, is coming up. So I finished my set, boom, boom. The whole show's finished. Everybody leaves. There's no meeting tonight. And so here they go. Beyonce wants to see you. I'm like, damn. So I'm walking like, dun, dun, dun.
Thinking it's the Green Mile. Thinking it's the Green Mile.
Yeah. Right. So I'm walking there, open the door. They open the door for me or whatever. Jay-Z in the room. So she was like, Leon. She said, that's exactly what I need you to do every night. And then I was like,
what show was this?
I don't remember. It might have been right before DZ. I would have to look into
okay. But you got the seal of approval though.
Yeah. I was like, whew, because I ain't had nothing left.
But you went through trial, you know, baptism by fire with, you know, the Fugees, with Clef, you know what I mean, with you know, with PRAS. So it kind of prepared you for that. You know, and the question that I was gonna ask,
definitely,
from you working with Beyonce, that everybody wanted to know was, did you ever get to meet Kelly Rowland? I'm obsessed with Kelly Rowland, bro.
Yeah. Oh, let me calm down, because hold on. You see me?
Yeah, now
I'm frozen on this.
It's frozen. It's frozen again. It's frozen again. All right, we good. Now we can't hear you. God damn it, Leon. You gotta pay that bill, bro. Hell no. Hell no. Everybody, can you hear me? Can you hear him? All right, we're gonna start a collection for Leon and his. Yeah, we're gonna start a collection for Leon.